Greetings, my favorite little monkeys. And as you've heard by the title, wait, you can't hear the title. As you read by the title. Today we will be talking about the desperate need for the attention of mental health. Yes, mental health, a very serious topic. And because it's so serious, I will be making an art piece in the background, followed by the white noise to help smooth the brain. Yes, I'm very mindful like that. Remember, mental health issues come from the brain. It comes from stress. We don't want stress. So you're gonna sit back, relax, maybe grab a popcorn and sleep like a Snorlax and listen to the video. I just realized I've hit 220 subscribers. No way! That's absolutely amazing. I want to thank all of you for supporting me. And I know I'm extremely grateful, but could we possibly get that to 300? If I'm not asking too much, I beg of you. Anyways, before I continue on with the video, I would like to say, due to my respect of the topic we are doing right now, I am not using a script, so everything I say is off the top of my head. And please, if I say anything weird, just don't mind it, I beg. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Now let's continue. Now, what is mental health? And why is it so important? Mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realizing their capabilities and being able to work well with others. Mental health is something that unfortunately isn't talked much about in this day and age. I'm glad to see that there's more of a rise in it, but it's still not enough compared to the amount of people who suffer from such terrible mental health issues. I would say life is a combination of good and not so good experiences that you may have. Life is full of wonders. It's full of amazing people. It's full of not nice people, but still bearable people. And it's full of absolutely unimaginable, indescribable events that you would probably never in a million years ever happen at a specific moment again. It's truly a wonder when you think about it. Life can never be the same once you've made that one action. And I think mental health thrives on that thought. One mistake you make can ruin your entire mindset if it's that big. And one simple good deed can make it seem so much better. Mental health basically thrives on the thought that life is black and white. In a way, basically, you control your own state of being. And if you're not feeling that well, sometimes your mind might just blame you for that. But in life, we understand some of the experiences we make or we go through don't just decide us as a person, but we can push forward and be whoever we want to be. We can feel happy whenever we're doing stuff. That's great. And we can feel annoyed or upset whenever we're doing something we're not meant to. Mental health is the part that allows us to thrive every single day. And I don't think it should be taken for granted. Now, I've been hinting at the idea of bad mental health or mental health issues. And basically what it is whenever your mind is using you to antagonize yourself, if you can understand it. It's like basically looking in the mirror and hating everything about yourself. But that's you hating on yourself, which I think is terrible. See, the problem with mental health is that we don't really know what anyone else is feeling, and we can't really help them in a specific way. People who suffer from bad mental health often tend to hide it and we can't see it with our normal eyes. The problem is, if we know someone we're close to maybe has a bit of a problem, we don't know the necessary steps to help them because they're not showing it. And that's fine. They don't have to force it. They don't have to tell the entire world that they have a problem with their mental issue. But it's always good to try help out. And because there's terrible, disastrous issues with keeping a bad mental state. And a bit of a warning, but I may be diving into deeper topics now. So if you want to feel lighthearted or you don't want to hear it, it's completely fine if you click off. Just make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, so I know you want to hear more from me, because I'm like the best. But anyways, in fact, more than 1 in 7 UK adults say that they have mental health issues which are currently bad or the worst it's ever been during the year of 2024. See, if that's not bad enough, you might not want to hear the stuff I'm about to say. But 1 in 4 people experience mental health problems of some kind each year. Now think about you and maybe a friend group, if you have any. Just kidding. But think of you and a friend group of 4. Just 1 out of your 4 could be having a mental issue that isn't the best for them. And think about helping that person. Wouldn't that be nice? But if they don't show it, that's the true issue. In fact, in your lifetime, 1 in 5 people have self-game ending thoughts. Okay, how do I say this properly? See, because you can't see the bad S word on YouTube. But I'm really thoughtful, so I changed it. But anyways, in fact, 1 in 14 people self-harm themselves. And that's not always the best thing, because usually it's cuts or stabs, and that's terrible. I honestly think that's the worst thing that can happen. But they usually never really often show it, because they're scared of being made fun of people like bullying them for it. And that's incredibly terrible to think about. Imagine being bullied for something that's basically made you depressed for how long? People who do that are terrible, like despicable, evil. Because this hits quite close to home for me. Not that I did it, guys. Come on. I'm not that weak. Okay, wait, that's really unthoughtful. Never mind, don't just forget everything I said. I'm saying that could never be the main issue with myself. But, okay, see, I hope I'm making you guys laugh, because if this is bad and it's just cringy me talking, then that would be very embarrassing. But last but not least, 1 in 15 people attempt to self-game end during your lifetime. Now think about what I just said. Self-game end. Those words might not sound very intimidating or scary, but when you take it into consideration, that's so sad. And I feel bad for anyone having to go through that. Let me give you a little insight that this topic is like really close to me. And I'm not sharing this because I just want some money or I want a video that can get out. But the fact that it's November, and November's Men's Mental Health Month. But let's be honest, you probably haven't really thought about that, except for the other special guy event in November. In fact, I only learned about it like a few days ago, and that was really surprising to me. And to think, we shouldn't gatekeep this month to just men. Like, everyone should be keeping check of their mental health. In fact, women are more likely to have thoughts or attempts of self-ending, but men are 3 times more likely to actually do it, which no one should compare with each other, like the terrible happenstake of people, but this is just, it's terrible. And approximately only 1 in 3 adults with issues actually get help. And that's scary to think about. Imagine walking past someone who may have the same issues, but they aren't getting the help they need, so they must be in a world of pain. This is such a terrible thing, and I don't really blame anyone or anything. I just think that there are many things in life that build up this terrible mental health. Usually I would say school is a big factor. As much as I would love to say good things about school, we just have to realize sometimes the stress put on students, or adults even, are bad. I've seen it happen to people. And just remember, it's okay to not be okay. It doesn't make you any less stronger than you already are. But that's just food for thought while I move on to the next bit. Ta-da! We're on the how can we help people with mental issues bit. See, this bit's gonna be more lighthearted because the last bit was kind of depressing. Anyways, mental health is something you can't usually see, as I've said before, but you can also help better the people around you. Like for what I do, I just like to send nice, heartwarming messages to my friends and actually talk about their feelings. Because sometimes that doesn't happen most of the time, and you never really think about it with your friends. But see, I'm lucky enough to have such great friends around me, to the fact that we can speak openly to each other about if we're feeling alright with a certain topic, or something's a bit iffy in our life. No, I hope with some friends. You don't have to be all goody two-shoes to that person. If you know that they're struggling with something, don't just stop loving them or love bombing them with everything you have. You don't even have to be nice to them all the time. I mean, I would preferably, but sometimes you can still share jokes that might be able to insult them, or sprinkling a little bit of good messages on the side. I mean, I do that from time to time. I'm being completely honest. I'm not always the nice person that I'll portray. I'm stupid, man. Anyways, we can do so many things to help improve our mental health. I mean, there's some underrated stuff like walking. I remember I was walking for a bit of the summer, just randomly in the evening, and it was so good. I was usually annoyed when my mom always said, "Oh, let's go have a walk for a bit." I just wanted to play and play. I didn't really think about the benefits of walking. But when I truly thought about it, when I walked by myself, you can listen to music while walking as well. And it's such a great feeling. I would definitely advise it. There's others like biking. I also would like to dabble in a little bit of your hobby. Just do it a bit more than you usually do, because you'll truly start to enjoy life as much as you enjoy that hobby. Also, try be more happy. Not just if it's straining you, you don't have to. But try be more social while you're talking to people. Try be more active. What I randomly did was just help out people on the train that I didn't know. But we would talk for a good solid 5 minutes. It was nice. It was nice seeing people be happy. And I kind of want to make it my goal to make as much people as possible happy and content with their lives, alongside being a bit of an annoying friend. But I think it's nice to have something you want to make people feel better. I may not be the one to talk, but no one ever truly understands such nice people in life. Usually, if you find someone too nice, they find it a bit off-putting. But I truly respect those who actually shown love throughout the entire day. And I think it's heavily underrated, in my opinion. And also, we have to remember to look out for ourselves. We are important. I am important. I mean, I obviously am, but you are also important. And you should remember that, because not many people are going to tell you. So you take my word of advice and you love yourself. That can be doing stuff like, writing down how many stuff you like about yourself. Or, actually finding out or going through past memories or photos to laugh at yourself for a bit. I mean, I already did. And I am dumb. Like, I will tell you this. As a child, even now, I'm dumb. But I can still say that with a smile on my face and not see it as a negative. So, truly, do what you can to make you and other people feel better. Because life is something you only live once. And if that one time is filled with so much misery, is that even living life? And now that is food for thoughts. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, this might be my longest video yet, but I will say this. Ultimately, look out for yourself. Look out for the people around you. Because this life is a life we should all help each other to live to the best, to the fullest. I might not say this much, but if you see anyone seeming a bit sad or lacking a bit of energy, just feeling a bit off, go give them a smile. You don't have to hug them, you don't have to give them a present, but show them a bit of appreciation. Because it's not what's on the outside that can be seen that's important. It's what we're all feeling within our minds. And that's pretty good. See, if you have any of the symptoms of bad mental health or even depression, just take a deep look into yourself and maybe ask, do I need help? Some people don't do that all the time, but it's something you should really look into. And I know this might seem pretty long and boring and not as fun as it could be, but spreading positivity is the greatest gift you could ever receive. Did I say that right? Well, I would like to say thank you for listening for this long. This one was pretty much a doozy, man. But I hope it's really important to everyone around me, or around all of you. And mental health is something you shouldn't take for granted. Not many people are going to be able to reach the end of this bit. But if you do, just type in the comments, have a great day. Because many people are going to see that and they're going to need it. So, thanks for the subscribers, I guess. Thanks for all of you. I hope you loved yourself today. And toodaloo. Wait, he manipulated you again? What a manipulating, conniving dictator!
Bumbleclad! Which bumbleclad dog I am? Cause this morning I wake up good enough. Give me a good blood clot dog. What kind of little bumbleclad dog this I'ma give? Wallet! Bumbleclad!
Good man. Get blood clot. Me bumbo!
Yeah.